It's time for the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association 4A State Basketball Tournament, presented by EAB Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Centennial Bank, NEA Baptist, First Community Bank, the U.S. Navy, Ritter Communications, St. Bernard's, Air Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank, the United States Air Force, and ASU Newport.
The road to the Spa City starts here on the campus of Magnolia High School inside Panther Arena. It is the main event of Day 4 of the Class 4A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament. It's the Mets out of eSTEM Charter when they take on the Camden Fairview Cardinals. Alex Gallion, joined alongside me, of course, is Ethan Murphy. Before we start this broadcast, Ethan, I think you have an insane announcement to make from a game in Class 3A.
There was a matchup against Elkins and Riverview that just took place where we saw a tray ball hit to tie up the game on the three-point attempt. There was an and one called, and for the free throw and the win to move on in the tournament, number 3 for Elkins sunk the shot and sent them to the next round of the 3A state tournament hosted at North Ark this year.
Yeah, Elkins will be in the semifinals now after a really, it's only fitting because this is March, and it's March Madness for a reason. You only see shots like that in the playoffs, so a wonderful moment for them. But coming up, we've got the Mets, who beat the number 7th best ranked team in the state of Arkansas, the Forest City Mustangs, earlier in this tournament. eSTEM, they have huge momentum going into this, but Camden Fairview, a really, really strong team. We'll talk about it more as we head into this game, but you're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
I said I'd never join. Thought living on a sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationship.
It's a real billion-dollar community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
Inside Panther Arena for Day 4's main event, it is the eSTEM Charter Mets and the Camden Fairview Cardinals. A shot at the semifinals, and that will lead to possibly a shot at Bank OZK for the state championship. So much at stake here, Ethan. Thoughts going into this game? How can you deny eSTEM at this point? The momentum that they're riding is insane.
Obviously, we saw Camden Fairview yesterday take down the Ozark Hillbillies, trying to repeat the same success today. But the eSTEM Mets, as you mentioned, as we've been mentioning every single broadcast, had the biggest upset in Class 4A as they beat the Forest City Mustangs.
Forest City was ranked the 7th best team in the state of Arkansas going into this 4A Centennial Bank State basketball tournament. And obviously, it was the upset heard around the state of Arkansas. Coach Monty Patel and his eSTEM Mets ended up coming up with the win over Coach Britt and his Forest City Mustangs. So eSTEM, they come in tonight, they have a tough battle against Camden Fairview. This Camden Fairview team is really, really good. We saw them in the 4A4 regional. They came up just barely short to the Magnolia Panthers. So very interested to see on how this game could go. It's eSTEM and Camden Fairview. eSTEM with a chance to possibly make the semifinals. It'd be huge for their school and their program.
It's going to be a tough matchup. A player obviously to shout out for the eSTEM Mets is Xavier Walker, who had the poster that sent them into halftime.
It was dirty.
It was insane.
It was the poster also heard around the state of Arkansas. Up for the tip for Camden Fairview is Jordan McCord, and of course for eSTEM it's going to be Michael Stewart. And Stewart will actually win the tip for eSTEM. So the Mets will start out with the basketball here. It is the final game of the 6-game day series that we've had for the past 4 days here in Magnolia, Arkansas. Corner 3 coming up for Stewart. That shot is off, and it will come up for a rebound from Jordan Elliott.
Both teams going to have to come out with an intense momentum. Both teams really want to progress, especially eSTEM having come off the high of beating Forest City.
I mean, how could you not? I mean, such an awesome win for eSTEM. Down low in the post, Jordan trying to bully his way through. Jordan will score the first basket for the Cardinals.
Camden Fairview going to strike first here, trying to show dominance against the Mets. The Mets, you know, an intimidating team to anybody now just because of that win.
For sure. Well, that one almost lost, and with 17 on the shot clock here. Corner 3 coming up for the Mets, and shot is good. Big time 3 from Holden Kirk. Kirk will strike first for the Mets with a 3-point shot. Now Jordan Elliott in the corner. That one's off. Excuse me, that was Daryl Atkins who had missed that 3. Double team. Ball will go out on Camden Fairview, so the Mets will retain possession here.
Number 13, Herman Gill, tried to get it out on one of the Mets and tried to pick it back up, losing his handle on it. He should have just let it roll out, and it would have been their possession.
So 3-2 is the score here. The Mets with the lead, the 1-point lead over the Cardinals. Corner 3 again for Kirk. Kirk misses. They come up with an offensive rebound, but the putback's no good from Jadon Atkins. Nice pull-up jumper from Gill. Gill will score to retake the lead for the Cardinals here in the early going. Kingston Alexander, though, quickly back. So a turnover that will go out on Kingston Alexander. Camden Fairview back here with the ball. Corner 3, shot is off.
Also, like to mention quickly, we see eSTEM has brought in a lot of their students here, filling out the student section.
Yeah, I saw on the eSTEM men's basketball account that they had flowers open for students to sign up to come here tonight to Magnolia, Arkansas to bring out a packed student section. So that could play in eSTEM's favor. They had that student section against Forest City as well.
Which, after they switch, you know, where they will be on the court, eSTEM will be on the side of the student section. Definitely going to give them an advantage going out into the second half.
Kingston Alexander hop step, kicks out, Left wing three is good that time. Michael Stewart will shoot it and make it, the 6'3" senior.
All of eSTEM's points so far coming from three-pointers.
Trying to back him down the post, Jordan. Kick out, right wing three for Jackson. Jackson is off on that one. Call a foul, I believe, on eSTEM. Will be on number 12, Holden Kirk. So 2 team fouls here for eSTEM in the early going compared to Camden Fairview's 1. Almost getting a hand on it. Camden Fairview able to keep it alive. Fusilier with it. Over to Gill back. Nice defense chance from that eSTEM student section. Herman Gill with the pull-up left wing. Shot's good, 3-point bang that time for Camden Fairview that will take the lead here.
Gonna be 5 points for Gill already.
Seems to be a foul called. Will go on Camden Fairview. Be on number 10 that time, Jackson. Mets back here with the ball. On the shot clock here. Elroy looks to drive, left hand, finesse is good. We'll get that one to fall off the backboard. eSTEM's looking strong so far, really competing really well against Camden Fairview. Herman Guild on that right wing. He'll shoot it. Back-to-back scores for both teams and a hot start for both squads.
Herman Gill with 8 points already. The hot hand easily for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Gill with 8 of his team's 10 points. Score is 10-8 here. Kirk for 3 in the corner will miss that one. That student section's got to play a favor. Inside, we'll miss that one. I think Gill wanted a foul called there, didn't get it. Elroy kick over to Kingston Alexander now. Corner 3 coming up for the Mets will be off that time. Gill will get the rebound. He'll come down, will transition back to offense. Euro step, will draw a foul, and one counted for the Cardinals.
Herman Gill breaking the 10-point seal already here in the first quarter. He's been the driving force for Camden Fairview.
Yeah, Herman Gill is going off so far in this first quarter. What a first quarter effort for Herman Gill so far in this ball game.
Alex, do you see who just checked in? Xavier Walker for the eSTEM Mets.
The dunk, the posterizer that was heard around the state of Arkansas. That student section is loud. Gill, though, it doesn't matter. He'll sink the free throw. We'll make it 14-8 here.
Gill is cold-blooded.
Excuse me, 13-8 here. Yes, he is. He's really having an impressive showing in this first quarter. Kingston Alexander with it, makes him jump, will end up traveling, so will cost his team a possession.
Camden Fairview doing a great job at combating the Mets so far, knowing that they go into this matchup, you know, off the high of beating the Mustangs, knowing exactly how to come into the game. Herman Gill has been the voice of Camden Fairview so far.
Speaking of the voice, Gill will pull it from the right wing, will bank it again! Herman Gill is unstoppable in this first quarter.
Although eSTEM brought the student section, there are a lot of Camden Fairview fans here.
Top of the key, that's on the right wing, excuse me. That one missed off the right side of the rim. They tried to put it back and the ball is stuck. will be a jump ball, so possession area will go back towards the Cardinals. Camden Fairview last year lost in the second round to the Brooklyn Bearcats after Briar Allred hit a career-high 8 3-pointers, scored, I believe, 28 to 30 points that night. That being the driving force for why Camden Fairview lost last year in the quarterfinals. They're wanting to erase that mistake from last year.
Now Camden Fairview trying to progress past.
You've got to be, that's unbelievable. Gill is going off right now. You've got to be kidding me.
17 points.
Unbelievable. 17 of his team's 19 points. Kirk for 3 in the corner. They need this. Will miss. Gill, he'll pull it again. No way. Bang! Herman Gill is unstoppable in this first quarter. 22-8 is the score. The Cardinals lead the Mets. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Herman Gill is unstoppable in this first quarter, 22-8 here, Ethan.
Herman Gill, out of the 22 points, he has 20 just out of the first quarter alone.
I'm not gonna lie, I've called Herman Gill's games for the last 2 years. I've been able to watch Camden Fairview play for the last couple of years. I've never seen Gill had this much of an exciting, explosive first quarter ever. We'll get that one. It rolls out barely. Unlucky.
They got to feed the hot hand here at Camden Fairview.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not give it to Gill? Daryl Atkins with it. Sling it over to Ronald Buckingham. We're already through the first quarter. 14 on the shot clock. Ronald will drive. Left hand finesse is good. Will fall off the back glass.
See, eSTEM has a student section, but Camden Fairview going to be 30 minutes up the road from Magnolia, so a sizable crowd here for them as well. The energy in here is electric. The only other time we've seen energy like this is the Magnolia games, but it's their home court.
Yes, you're very right. Camden Fairview being about 30 minutes out from here. The reverse finish will not fall for the Mets. A lot of parents here tonight for Camden Fairview, so they brought a really sizable crowd. 5 seconds on the game clock here. Jackson will spin, will use his pivot foot, left hand is good, will sound the buzzer. Who is going to stop Camden Fairview in this first quarter? 26-8 is the score. You are watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day. Because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Quite literally an unbelievable first quarter performance for Herman Gill. 20 points out of his Cardinals 26. Herman Gill is unstoppable in this first quarter.
It's been a crazy showing so far for the Cardinals. Not only Gill, but man, He is the driving force for this team so far. He is the voice. Everybody in this arena here for Camden is behind him right now.
Herman Gill is like a lightning bolt right now. Will look to drive, trying to finish strong. That shot is blocked. We'll put that one up and one counted for the Mets. It will be Dave Cummings.
You have got to be kidding me with this Camden Fairview performance in the first quarter, man. 20 points for Herman Gill. There's just no getting over that. In one quarter,
yeah.
Alex.
No, that's unbelievable. We'll miss the free throw to convert on the and one. Ronald Buckingham will take the ball down for the Camden Fairview Cardinals.
Question is, can we see him surpass that?
I mean, as the way he's playing now, he's on roll to hit 40 tonight. Well, actually, he's on a roll probably to hit 60. Herman Gill will take that one. He has not missed a single shot, Ethan.
You got to feed the hot hand.
He's 100% from the field, and he's got 22 points.
Just an unbelievable showing for a player, especially in the quarterfinals. It would still be very impressive, even if it was just a conference game or a pre-conference game.
But he's in the quarterfinals of the state tournament.
Exactly.
We'll look to drive, beautiful hop step, lost control of the ball. Turnover on eSTEM. Insane start for Camden Fairview. We're not even in at halftime. They're almost at 30 points. This is a completely different Herman Gill that we saw against Ozark. He was scoring, but not like this.
I don't think I've seen anybody score like him this entire Class 4A state tournament.
No, at least not in the first quarter. 20 points in the first quarter? You've got to be kidding me. Jackson will take it. Oh, wow, up to Fusilier. Fusilier will finish with the alley-oop.
This Camden Fairview team is on fire right now.
Holden Kirk bounce pass inside, trying to get it under the goal. We'll kick it back out now. Right wing shot for, oh, it's good. Bryce McElroy. McElroy will score. Trying to bring his Mets back to life here. Herman Gill with it. He'll take the jumper. He has not missed a shot. Look at this big old smile on Gill's face.
24 points for Herman Gill later, and he's still knocking them down.
Unbelievable. 32-13 is the score. 5:30 left to go in the first half. Left wing three. Can he strike with it? No, he can't. They get the offensive rebound. Back out to him. He goes up for it. He draws contact. So Davis Cummings will go back to the line here, the 5'9" senior.
It's just impossible not to talk about Herman Gill's performance. I mean, it has been beautiful. Not only from the perimeter line, that would be one thing, able to knock him down back-to-back, but able to take contested mid-range shots, able to drive in the paint. It's been an absolutely ecstatic showcase for Herman Gill.
Herman Gill will be subbed out. He deserves the break. He
24 points.
He deserves some water, man.
I would say so.
Give him some credit. Come on. 100% from the field so far. We'll get that one to go. Great job from Cummings to convert on that one. 32-14 is the score here with 5:15 left to go in the opening half. We'll try to get that one. That one tips out off the left iron. So that shot is no good from Trent Haygood. Haygood almost has a hand on it. eSTEM struggling to get it up court. We'll look to drive. That one shot is rejected from Jordan McClure. Up the court, Trent Haygood in transition will draw contact. So 2 free throw shots coming up for the Camden Fairview Cardinals.
Don't get me wrong, Camden Fairview performed really well against Ozark, but this is a whole nother team.
If this team came out in the 4A4 Regional Championship, they would have beat Magnolia. No doubt about it. This is a different Camden Fairview team. They have really locked in here in the playoffs. Trent Haygood will miss that free throw. 33-14 is the score. Left wing three-point shot coming up for Stewart. Stewart will get that one to strike.
It's been a really competitive game, but Camden Fairview is just running away with it right now.
Trent Haygood gets that over to Jackson. Jackson kind of being double teamed. He's going to lose control of the ball. eSTEM's got it. Great job defensively from eSTEM. They're trying to rile this team back up. Corner three. He makes him jump. Will drive baseline. Kick out to Kirk. Corner three. Bang! Shot's good!
A beautiful assist to Kirk there. Knew exactly where to feed it, exactly at the right time in the right corner.
Holden Kirk with a big-time three, and what a game we have for the fourth day. Left wing for Fusilier. He will miss, and Camden Fairview will come up with the rebound. Trent Haygood, right wing, will miss that one. They still get another rebound. Daryl Atkins will put that one up. A 15-point game. eSTEM is down. Another corner three. Stewart will miss. Trent Haygood will take it down. In transition, will draw contact. So 2 free throw shots coming up here.
Got to be honest, Camden Fairview's doing good without him, but I'm awaiting the return of Herman Gill to see if he can continue this excellent 24-point performance that we've seen so far.
I mean, so far, Gill has shot 100% from the field. Not just like the three-point line or free throw, 100% from the field.
It's been an insane showing for Camden Fairview tonight, any way you slice it.
Haygood will miss that one off the front iron. eSTEM got to get this one up court. They need a big bucket here. A three-point shot would be lovely for them. I believe a foul called will go on Trent Haygood of Camden Fairview. That will be Camden Fairview's third personal foul here in the second quarter compared to eSTEM's 2. This has probably been the most exciting day of this tournament.
And do you see who is about to check back in? It is Herman Gill.
Oh, boy. It's loud inside Panther Arena. Nice kick out. Stewart way downtown. Will miss that one. They get an offensive rebound. What a save. Over to McElroy. 7 seconds to shoot. Will drive, hop step. Will get fouled at least, so we'll go to the line here.
If this is what the first half is going to be like, can you imagine the second, Alex?
Herman Gill will be checked into the ball game very soon, and no, it's almost impossible to go 100% from the field in a game. He will miss a shot at some point, but it depends if he will end off at 60 or 70% from the field goal. He's going to end up with a positive field goal percentage no matter what by the end of this game.
Just saying, Alex, you may be wrong. With the pace he's been going, he may have a 100% field goal by the end of the night.
That would be the most perfect game possible. He'll sink that one. We'll go inside, so 36-22 is the score here. Camden Fairview with a huge lead, and Mr. Bossman with the ball. Oh, that one's stolen. Stewart got a hand on it. Oh, Ronald Buckingham got it back. He'll look to drive. Bounce pass to Jordan McCord. Jordan McCord will get it off the left hand.
See, that's the thing. It would be one thing if Gill was carrying the entire team. He does lead in scoring, obviously, but been a lot of great shots from a lot of different players for Camden Fairview.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's got a lot of great teammates. Jordan McCord will pick up the foul that time for Camden Fairview. So Jaden Atkins will be at the line here to shoot 2 free throw shots for the Mets.
Man, this matchup has just been electric. That's the only word to describe it.
No, yeah, I don't think I could even try to find another word for this first half. Camden Fairview with almost 40 points in one half alone, and 24 of it is Ronald Buckingham. Or excuse me, Herman Gill. We'll call him Boss Man now. Boss Man left wing. He will finally miss a shot.
Even with one missed shot, that's still a 24-point performance out there tonight.
Oh, I'm not knocking him down one bit. Herman Gill is absolutely going off right now. He's having the game of his life. And it's only fitting that it's in the most important game as well. Daryl Atkins with it. Over to Ronald Buckingham. Side for Jordan McClure. Now that is a corner. That's Herman Gill.
Herman Gill, you can see it in his eyes, looking for another shot at
Yeah, he wants it, man. Inside. Try to get that one to go for Jordan Elliott. It's off, but Jordan McClure will put that one back up, getting another bucket. A minute 05 left to play here. Kirk for three, bang! We'll get that one to go. Holden Kirk, the 6'4" sophomore, will bank it in.
It's gonna be Kirk's third three-pointer of the night.
45 seconds left here in the first half. Herman Gill is fouled after the pump fake. Will draw contact with it.
Herman Gill, man. What else is there to say? What else is there to say other than what we've been saying the entire matchup? I mean, even though he did miss one shot, that does not bring down the 24 made points.
No, and I was just saying that because I've never seen a guy go 100% from the field in one half alone, almost go 100% from the field. You know, score 24 points and go 100% from the field, not missing a single shot. You don't see that ever.
Well, we've seen it here tonight, Alex.
Almost, we almost did. In one half alone. Gill will miss both free throws there, so 40-25 is the score. eSTEM still with plenty of time to try to come back in this game. Kirk from way downtown will miss that one, and Daryl Atkins will come up with the rebound. And Gill will end up traveling, so will cost this team that possession with 23.5 left on the clock.
Man.
An exciting first half for game 6 of day 4, your main event for day 4 of the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament. McElroy will take the screen, kick out, now a baseline drive, wild pass, gets it in though. Can he get the shot off in time? And it is absolutely rejected from from Jordan Elliott, and that is how we will end the first half. The Camden Fairview Cardinals will lead the eSTEM Mets 40-25. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
A Ritter Go-Getter gets everything done, and Ritter Gig Internet can handle a ton. You'll create art for the whole world to see, find new ways to support all your teams, and arrange new arrangements for arranging your screens. You'll game, you'll stream, you'll bike till you can't. Create filtered water for you and your plants, or watch video instructions for hemming your pants. With Ritter Internet, look at all you'll accomplish, connect all your devices, and, schmabomplish? With Wi-Fi this fast, there can be none better. So get in touch and be a Ritter Go-Getter.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally...
1 minute!
Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Back inside Panther Arena, Camden Fairview leads eSTEM 40-25 here. Ethan, a unbelievable first half performance for number 13, Herman Gill. I believe 24 points for him, shot almost 100% from the field. I think he's missed 1, maybe 2 shots the entire game so far. He had a lightning bolt. His first quarter performance alone, unbelievable.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I could go over some stats, but honestly, it would make everybody else not feel as significant because Herman Gill with 24 on the night in the first half alone. I mean, we've seen Kirk manage to put up 3 tray balls. eSTEM, although being down by 15, has been keeping up, but Camden Fairview, it's just been all them tonight, especially Herman Gill. Herman Gill has just had an excellent performance. I'm sure we will continue to see him in the second half. Maybe a 30-point, even 40-point performance tonight for him.
I'm very curious to see how Herman Gill can perform in the second half. But I also think eSTEM, they still have a chance in this one. We still got 2 quarters worth of basketball left to play. So I'm curious to see if the Mets how they transition back here in the second half and what Coach Monty Patil is telling them in the locker room. We will find out when we come back live here next. Camden Fairview leads eSTEM 40-25 here. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day, Because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
Upgrade to a new Train home comfort system with Air today and receive up to $2,500 in instant rebates and tax incentives. Special financing is available, subject to credit approval. Call Air today, your trusted heat and air company.
It's hard to stop a train.
When you're at home, you need right fiber. Some say it's not whether you win or lose, but how you play. Maybe. But with Right Fiber's 100% fiber internet, you always win. No matter which side you're on. Fall in love with your gig speed internet. Get gig smitten. Get Right Fiber.
Since 1945, we've been more than just a bank. We've been deeply rooted in communities across Arkansas, growing alongside the families and businesses we serve. We started the Farmers and Merchants Bank in Stuttgart, Arkansas 80 years ago to ensure working folks could borrow money to run their farms, fund their businesses, and build their families' futures. Today, Farmers and Merchants Bank is proud to continue supporting our communities, including our students and athletes. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Attention sports enthusiasts, get ready to be amazed by Summerwood Sports Complex, the new state-of-the-art facility in Bryant. Our facility offers up to 4 courts spread across 2 spacious gyms, conveniently located off Interstate 30 in Bryant. Whether you're a team seeking tournament glory or an individual looking to elevate your skills, Summerwood Sports has got you covered. Discover more about our cutting-edge facility and check availability at summerwoodsports.com.
You've got to have someone that understands what you are doing as a mission. Community bankers are important that way because they understand the community relationships that we have to form to be successful.
I feel like First Community Bank and Myers-Davis, our cultures are so similar. It is all about relationships.
It's a real boon to our community to have a bank like First Community to be supportive of so many things.
They're willing to take a chance on entrepreneurs, which is helpful to make the community grow.
When you look at St. Bernard's today, you'll see history being made, day after day. Because the people of St. Bernard's never stop providing healing that goes beyond medicine, beyond the walls of our hospitals and clinics. And our mission grows stronger every day. A mission started by sisters determined to bring healing to all those in need, today and for generations to come. St. Bernard's, 125 years of healing beyond medicine.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation, an expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Game number 6, day 4, your main event for day 4 of the Centennial Bank Class 4A State Basketball Tournament. It is 40-25. The Camden Fairview Cardinals lead big right now over eSTEM. The winner of this game will play Mills University.
It's going to be an intense matchup tomorrow. Excited to see whoever comes out the winner of this one. Mills, the only school to have both boys and girls in the semifinals this year.
That's very true. Second half of action. Jackson with the corner 3 will miss that one. Nice rebound from Daryl Atkins. Will send it into Jordan. Jordan will be out of bounds on him, so the eSTEM Mets will take possession. eSTEM's student section still bringing a lot of energy inside from it. Will be kicked out to Kingston Alexander. Alexander will be off with the shot. Herman Gill, we call him Bossman now here. Daryl Atkins, top of the key, or excuse me, Jordan Elliott, that his three-point shot is off. Jordan got the rebound though. Big man will get inside. That shot is blocked, but Camden Fairview will keep possession. Trying to get inside. Be a charge call will go against Daryl Atkins of Camden Fairview. So the eSTEM Mets will have the basketball back here. Corner three coming up. Shot is good that time from Michael Stewart. Stewart, a much needed three-pointer for his team. And it seems like we'll see a timeout from Coach Johnny Jackson of Camden Fairview. The Cardinals will lead the Mets 40-28. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Inside Panther Arena, 40-28 is the score. Camden Fairview leads the eSTEM Mets currently. And what a game it's been.
They know they have to keep harsh defense on Herman Gill.
Jordan McCord will try to get inside, will use the spin, big man will score. Kingston Alexander on the right wing. Trying to drive baseline, not letting them, though. Solid defense from the Cardinals. Will kick back out, 20 on the shot clock here. Kingston Alexander wide open on island, all alone will miss. Herman Gill for three, will miss that one as well. A foul called will go on eSTEM's Bryce McElroy. So Camden Fairview will have possession back. Nice steal. Atkins with the steal, Kirk with the ball. Inside for Atkins, that one is stolen from Daryl Atkins. He read it like a book. Jackson with the pull-up, Jay will get it.
That's the thing, Gill has sort of slowed down here in the second half, but they don't have to rely on him to get buckets.
5:05 left to play, inside, trying to get over the defense. Atkins under the basket will miss the second chance points. They get another they get the ball back here though. Kirk in the corner. Hop step with the floater, right hand is off. And a fighting for the rebound is Jordan Elliott, as the Cardinals will get possession back. Will be a foul called as well on number 22 of eSTEM. That will go on Riley Jones, the 5'9" junior. Coach Monty Patel talking to Holden Kirk. Coach Patel, we mentioned earlier there in the Forest City game, also runs an awesome AAU program called Off to You. Does a lot of great things and builds awesome athletes. Over, and it's a carry, turnover. So eSTEM will get the ball back. Pass in coming up here for Bryce McElroy. Will inbound it to Alexander. Inside, wide open was Bryce McElroy, and now the full court press coming up for the Mets.
Bryce McElroy going to be his 9th point of the night. A nice finish off the back glass that time.
He's been a big contributor so far for the eSTEM Mets. eSTEM down 14 here. Herman Gill, top of the key. Will he make another one? Will miss. And a nice snag rebound from Xavier Walker. Walker had the posterizer that was heard around the state of Arkansas.
I'm sure he's looking to do it yet again tonight.
Possibly. If he gets himself on a fast break opportunity, you never know. That one's stolen. Gill gets a hand on it. So nice effort from Herman Gill that time. The Cardinals will have the ball back here. Hop step inside, Jackson can't finish. And eSTEM will come up with the rebound, but I believe a foul called as well. So Jackson of Camden Fairview, number 10, will commit the foul. It is 2 team fouls apiece for both squads, so eSTEM back with the ball. Looks to drive, kick out. McElroy in the corner. Will miss that one, overshot. Whistles are blown and a foul called once again on number 22, Riley Jones. So it'll be the 3rd team foul here for eSTEM. Three left to go, Euro step. Ronald Buckingham will get the and one counted.
That was a nice Euro step from Buckingham.
Able to finish strong inside.
Buckingham able to drive it to the net there, get that shot to fall, able to draw contact. Just so many beautiful things about that play from Buckingham.
Will miss the free throw, so can't convert on the and one. A 16-point lead for the Cardinals. Holden Kirk, they need this 3. He will miss. He swatted out of bounds. The attempted rebound from Michael Stewart. The Cardinals will have the ball back here.
We see eSTEM picking it back up. Camden Fairview better watch out.
Travel will go against Camden Fairview. So the Mets will have the ball back here, Ethan.
That is not what the Cardinals needed nor wanted.
Still a 16-point lead for Camden Fairview. A blocking foul will go on Jackson of Camden Fairview, so we'll repass the ball back in. It is 14 fouls for eSTEM compared to Camden Fairview's 3. Nice inside, got him to jump. We'll draw contact, so we'll go to the line here. A great job from Xavier Walker.
A lot of energy from that eSTEM student section.
Yeah, they always bring a great crowd, eSTEM does. Little Rock not being too far away from Magnolia, so you always know, especially being in the playoffs like this, that they will always bring the energy with the student section.
That will actually be Xavier Walker's first bucket of the night on that free throw.
Long pass, they get it into Trent Haygood. Haygood lost control of the basketball. Possession arrow will stay with Camden Fairview. Coach Patel not happy with that one. Herman Gill, top of the key, will miss off the front iron. He's been kind of slow in the second half. Xavier Walker with the jam. He missed the dunk. Unfortunate. Fusilier will kick out. Daryl Atkins in the corner. Bang! Shot's good!
Atkins, man. What a pull-up. Able to drain it. Such a clean finish on it. Everything about it.
What a game. I think this game has been more exciting than a lot of people expected.
Most definitely, Alex.
Baseline drive, kick out. Alexander now in the corner. Shot's good again. Big time three for Michael Stewart. Left wing now, Daryl Atkins will score once again. Camden Fairview really extending their lead so far over eSTEM. Stewart for three, left wing will miss. And a nice snag rebound from Fusilier.
Look who it is, Herman Gill trying to redeem himself.
Jumper's good, just like MJ. How tough is Herman Gill? How tough is Camden Fairview?
Now with 26 points on the night is Herman Gill starting to regain that hot hand.
Alexander Hopstep trying to bully his way inside. He'll get that layup to go. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. No shot clock. Gill's being double teamed. Try to get it over to Daryl Atkins, and Coach Johnny Jackson caught the ball.
Could we see Camden Fairview advance to the semifinals? They were unable to do that last year. Could we see them possibly progress even farther to the Spa City?
The way things are looking, it's looking positive for Camden Fairview. We're wanting to redeem their loss to the Brooklyn Bearcats last year at Farmington. With 7 seconds to shoot, Kingston Alexander with it. We'll get it over to Holden Kirk. Now McElroy. He'll look to drive, floater. Will miss it. So that will be the end, and the buzzer will sound going into the fourth quarter for day 4, game 6. The Cardinals lead the Mets 54-35. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
It is a 54-35 point lead. It is loud inside Panther Arena for day 4, game 6 main event. It is the final 8 minutes of the quarterfinals.
I don't think this was the Game 6 main event that a lot of people were expecting, but it has been so hype and electric in this arena.
That is very true. I don't think a lot of people expected this game to be exciting as it is, but it has been. Kingston Alexander, top of the key. Will miss out the front iron. Almost got the putback, though, was number 10 that time. That's Xavier Walker. So Walker is fouled once again. We'll head back to the line.
In this type of high-stakes, high-tension matchup, every single point counts.
Camden Fairview, who possibly, if they're able to pull out the win tonight, will play Mills University tomorrow. They need a student section. They've got to bring one. The trip's not that far. Herman Gill, we call him boss man now here, gets to inbound. Daryl Atkins, bounce pass to Jordan McCord. That shot's projected, no goaltend. They will call it a goaltend, so the basket will count for Camden Fairview. 56-36 now.
What a way to start off the fourth quarter, Alex.
McElroy, right wing, will miss that one once again. Ronald Buchanan lost control of the ball. McElroy, second time to try. Charge call.
The possession arrow will shift in Camden Fairview's favor. Fairview has been on fire tonight, a team unlike anything that we have seen from them before.
And trust me, I covered every single, Coach Monty Patel being warned. They're not going to take Patel, they're just going to warn them. But as I was saying, I covered every single game in the regional tournament for Camden Fairview. The team has never looked this good.
They've been on fire tonight. It is unbelievable.
Arnold Buchanan, nice kick out the tree. Haygood, back down to Jordan McCord. The big man will score once again. He's got 8 points on the night.
Camden Fairview up by 20 against eSTEM.
Beautiful finesse layup with the left hand.
That cradle into the net was beautiful.
That was a nice finish. Got to give him credit. Gill's fouled. Holden Kirk will pick up another foul. That is the second team foul for eSTEM compared to Camden Fairview's one in this fourth quarter.
We've seen a lot of clean steals and good turnover attempts by both teams so far.
Kingston Alexander almost got a hand on it. I think they're stepped out of bounds. They will end up stepping out of bounds. Kingston Alexander had a hand on it, but Camden Fairview will have possession back. Up by 18.
Something was said between Buckingham and Gill. I wonder if they're setting up a play.
I was wondering if you saw that too. Atkins with it, over to Buckingham. That's over to Jackson, 15 on the shot clock here. They got to find a shot, 6:22 to go. Ted now on the shot clock. Time's running out. Misses the screen, kicks over to Herman Gill. 4 to shoot. Gill takes a contested 3. You got to be kidding me. He banged it.
Herman Gill, man. 28 points.
Left wing now for eSTEM, and Stewart will get it. Stewart with 15 points tonight for eSTEM. He's had an awesome performance.
don't barely see 28-point performances, especially not in the quarterfinals of a state tournament.
If we're being honest, we saw this last year, though, with Briar Allred. He hit 8 3-pointers, had a career high in this exact same game against Camden Fairview. There'll be a foul call on eSTEM, and will go on number 5, Davis Cummings. At the logo is Jackson. Jackson just running around over to Atkins. Atkins tried to cradle it inside, but he is fouled. Oh, wow. So number 22, Riley Jones, I believe, is just fouled out at the ball game. It's his 5th personal foul tonight.
Even though eSTEM is down by 17 points, this ball game is far from over, Alex.
Absolutely not. Good at the line with his first. Daryl Atkins, such a great player. He's got 9 points, looking for double digits. Shot's good. Stewart with it on that left wing. He's being double teamed. Oh, he dropped the ball. Pass was intended for Davis Cummings, and he ended up dropping the ball. So the possession arrow will go back, or excuse me, will stay with eSTEM here. No, excuse me, we'll go back to Camden Fairview.
I'm just waiting for another crazy pull-up from Camden Fairview at this point. They've been able to show up all night long, no matter which player it is.
Yeah, I mean, they just came more prepared. Foul call will go against eSTEM. Will be on number 2. That will go on Bryce McElroy. So that will be the 5th team foul for eSTEM. So Camden Fairview will be in the bonus. Will miss his first. That eSTEM student section still bringing a lot of energy here, Ethan.
Camden Fairview back up by 20 here with 5:10 left to play. This is an insane matchup, to say the least.
It's been a crazy one, that's for sure.
I don't think anybody expected Camden Fairview to compete with eSTEM after winning against Forest City.
Top of the key shot will be off from McElroy. We'll stay with eSTEM here, so a great play defensively, or excuse me, offensively to save that basketball. Try to get the inbound. Got to find a man. We'll find Stewart. Stewart being pressed up. Top of the key. We'll miss that one as well. Almost stolen. Jordan will keep it alive for the Cardinals. Over to Herman Gill, but Gill can't keep it. So out of bounds on the Cardinals. The Mets will take possession.
Herman Gill just was not expecting that pass. It's going to get a little bit too far in front of him. You know, it's a significant turnover, but they're up by 20. They can kind of afford it.
Tough finish and one counted for eSTEM. Bryce McElroy will gain the and one counted for eSTEM here.
McElroy going to be gripping his left wrist a little bit, putting some strain on it. He's going to continue the ball game, but looks like that wrist is hurt.
Will convert on his and one play.
The refs have not let up on fouls at all.
That's for sure. The Kingston Alexander, the foul will be on him. That's his 4th personal foul, so one more foul. He will have to go back to the bench. Alexander's kind of had a slow night tonight, only 2 points on the board. Well, Buchanan will miss. Nice snag rebound from Williams. Alexander will take it up court. Almost pickpocketed. eSTEM still with it. Looking to drive. McElroy lost control. Cardinals will pick it back up. Daryl Atkins. Oh, he's being double teamed quickly. Substitutions, Gill and Fusilier will come into the game. And we've got a timeout called. We'll go for Coach Monty Patel and his eSTEM Mets. The Cardinals will lead the Mets 63-46. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Jonesboro campus features programs in welding, patient care technology, advanced manufacturing, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
The final 4 minutes inside Panther Arena. Coach Johnny Jackson leading his Cardinals to possibly a semifinal appearance. 63-46 is the score inside Panther Arena. Jason Williams will pick up a foul for eSTEM. So back at the line here is Jackson. Jackson will hit his first free throw.
With just above 4 minutes to play, Camden Fairview almost going to be up by 20. It's going to be near impossible for eSTEM to clutch this matchup up.
Whoa, it's both. A little bit of contact between him and Alexander. McElroy will keep it. Oh, wow, he fell. And a timeout call by Coach Monty Patel and the eSTEM Mets. They are down 65-46 here inside Panther Arena. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
If you grew up playing basketball in this state, you recognize their names. Isaiah Joe, Bobby Portis, Malik Monk. They may be playing in the association now, but they got their start here. You want to find out who the next Shakina Strickland, Kristen Williams, or Austin Reeves is? Just tune in starting March 13th, and it runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on to myarpbs.org/sports.
for every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Back inside Panther Arena, an immediate three-point shot from the corner will hit the back iron. They keep it alive, eSTEM does. Inside for Walker. Walker is fouled that time. You could see the disappointment on Xavier Walker's face. He wanted the dunk because he missed the other dunk that he did earlier.
Walker just hasn't really been on it as much as he was during the Forest City game. I think it's interesting to see how on different nights teams, not necessarily players with the hot hand compared to the last game. Maybe it has to do with pressure. Maybe it has to do with their competition is different. Maybe it has to do with the environment is different. It's just there's a lot of moving factors that contribute to why a basketball game fails or does not fail for a team.
Xavier Walker, a senior this year for eSTEM. Even if eSTEM loses tonight, Xavier Walker will definitely be remembered for the poster that was heard around the state of Arkansas.
It was a crazy play.
I believe a foul call back on eSTEM will be on Keekson Alexander. Yeah, and that is his fifth, so Alexander will be forced to go back to the bench, and that is how Keekston Alexander will end his junior year. Alexander will have another year back for eSTEM. He's a great, great player for Coach Monty Patel, so I'm expecting him to be back next year. I'm expecting this eSTEM team to be back next year. There's quite a bit of seniors, but there's a lot of guys that they are truly building up for the future of this program. We'll sink the free throw. Tough finish from Elroy, put back from Walker. The put back jam.
Xavier Walker finally starting to come alive here late in the fourth.
Foul called once again. Foul will be on Xavier Walker. And his fourth personal. A lot of fouls committed, especially in the second half, Ethan.
It's been a fun fourth day here inside of Panther Arena. This will be our 24th game calling together for this tournament. And what a great way to end off day 4. One matchup that a lot of people did not think was going to be anything interesting, but as we've seen here tonight, not only Gill's fantastic 28-point performance, but a lot of competition across the board between these two teams.
Ethan, I've called a lot of basketball in the last 2 weeks. I think by the time this tournament is said and done, I've called 52 games in the last 2 weeks. So, but this is what I love doing, man. There's nothing better than high school basketball right here. It's the best time of the year. These 2 weeks with regionals and state are the best time in March. It's March Madness for a reason, Ethan.
It is indeed. It's so fun, and especially not just calling that many games in 2 weeks, but it's the playoff run. It's time to see which teams can go head-to-head and come out the best of the best at Bank OZK next week.
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to see who will clarify themselves for the state championship. A big-time 3 for Bryce McElroy. Another additional foul on eSTEM. Camden Fairview almost at that 70-point mark. And Jordan Elliott at the line. Good with his second. Great job from Jordan, or from Daryl Atkins to be able to convert there. Looking for the Euro step, misses that one. Walker picks it up. Whistles are blown once again, and a timeout called by Coach Monty Patel. The Mets are down 70-52 live here inside Panther Arena. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
Back inside Panther Arena, the final 3 minutes of day 4. Game 6, your main event tonight, eSTEM and Camden Fairview. Technical free throw shots were being shot, I believe, and it's Jackson who's able to convert on it. Will make it 72-52. It's a 20-point lead for Camden Fairview here.
Camden Fairview has just ran away with this game. I cannot believe the showcase that we just have seen from them today. Not a lot of people, I don't think, expected them to win this game, let alone be up by 20 points.
Another foul called. So eSTEM will be at the line here, and whoa, what is going on down there?
Not too sure, but eSTEM seems to be celebrating.
Hey, eSTEM student section is still hyped. I think they're just happy to be here, Ethan.
I think they are too. The energy has been awesome all night long, thanks to the student section for eSTEM and also the audience collectively here for Camden Fairview. Camden, Arkansas, about 30 minutes up the road. It's appreciative of eSTEM and Camden Fairview fans to be here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, eSTEM, they drove farther than Camden Fairview had to. eSTEM has brought an entire student section. They've brought a lot of energy tonight. Won't be enough, though, to beat Camden Fairview. Nice pass. Tough finish from Haygood. Xavier Walker spins, pump fakes. Will draw a foul. That time it will go on Jordan Elliott of Camden Fairview. So both teams will be in the bonus here. There has been a lot of fouls in this second half, Ethan. Way more compared to the first half.
Gonna be honest. Although we have not seen Gill show up as much for the Cardinals in the second half, it was his incredible first quarter performance that propelled them to win this game tonight.
For sure. I mean, he came out at the get-go with the energy. He brought out and really set the standard in this ball game for the Cardinals. And obviously Herman Gill, a huge reason why Camden Fairview will move on to the semifinals tomorrow. Speaking of Boss Man, he's back in the game.
We'll see what he can do to close it out for the Cardinals. See if he can maybe get his 28-point performance up to 40. I mean, with how much he was scoring in the first quarter, it is actually possible.
They will call the free throw off because of a foul called on number 13. So the ball will go back to eSTEM here after, I believe, another foul called. No, it was an up and down, a double dribble, excuse me. Couldn't see the official's call there, so it's a double dribble. So the Mets will have it back here. Xavier Walker will blow the whistle again, stop the clock. An additional foul called once again. We'll go on number 0, Jordan Elliott.
eSTEM down by 19 now.
Nice finish inside. That will be for number 33, Atkins. Whoa, scary fall from Elliott. Elliott, you can see he's in pain. He's up with that lower back, the way he fell. A lot of stoppage in this fourth quarter.
I think Atkins gonna be all right though. Or excuse me, Jordan Elliott gonna be all right though.
Foul called will go on number 33 of eSTEM, Atkins. So free throw shots coming up here for Jordan Elliott. .209 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
It's still a 20-point ball game here in the fourth.
Nice crossover hop step inside, and Daryl Atkins will foul. An additional foul, 20-point lead for Camden Fairview. Less than 2 to go.
You bet, Alex. It's been a very fun matchup so far. Camden, they have just shown up tonight.
Yeah, they have played their heart out. I mean, they came prepared to play. They were ready to play. Brought all the energy to Panther Arena tonight to redeem their loss from last year. Ronald Buckingham almost lost it. And the corner is Atkins. Atkins will miss off the side of the rim. And Elliott will get it right back for the Cardinals. And now another foul call. A lot of fouls in this fourth quarter. An unforeseen amount of fouls in this fourth quarter. So free throw shots once again for Jackson. This crowd gets on their feet. The Camden Fairview fan base understanding what's what's going on and what's happening for their team. A huge win tonight for them. Jackson will hit his free throw.
A lot of stoppage here in the fourth for a 20-point ball game.
A lot of stoppage. Corner three will be off. Nice rebound from Young. Now kick out right wing will be no good. Young will get another rebound. Washington back out. Corner three coming up. Will also miss that one. Almost getting another rebound. Less than a minute here. And the subs have come into the game. The starters have been subbed out. Turnover, eSTEM up the court. It is number 20, Corey Smith Jr. He will lose the control. And that shot is absolutely rejected from Dunhart. Dunhart got a hand on it and swats it out of bounds.
Are you kidding me with that block? That was insane.
That's just that's a cherry on top for the Cardinals tonight.
You bet it is.
You bet, man. About a 2-second difference on the shot clock and game clock inside Panther Arena. Corner three is off. Foul called once again. No shot clock remaining. A foul call will go on number 20. Will be on, and it's heavy on Leak. Washington is good at the line. The final 20 seconds. And it's loud in here. Camden Fairview pulls out a massive win. Camden Fairview will redeem themselves from last year. They will head back to the semifinals of the 4A state tournament. A 18-point win for the Cardinals, 78-60. Stay around. We're going to attempt to have a interview from head coach Johnny Jackson and your player of the game, number 13, Herman Gill. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A state basketball tournament.
If you grew up playing basketball in this state, you recognize their names. Isaiah Joe, Bobby Portis, Malik Monk. They may be playing in the association now, but they got their start here. You want to find out who the next Shakina Strickland, Kristen Williams, or Austin Reeves is? Just tune in starting March 13th, and it runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on to myarpbs.org/sports.
I chose a car that would be safe for our family. And when it comes to our financial future, I don't take any chances there either. That's why we bank with Centennial. They give me everything I could want in a bank, from the latest technology to great service. But the biggest thing they give me is confidence. So in a time when there's plenty of things to worry about, my money isn't one of them.
If you grew up playing basketball in this state, you recognize their names. Isaiah Joe, Bobby Portis, Malik Monk. They may be playing in the association now, but they got their start here. You want to find out who the next Shakina Strickland, Kristen Williams, or Austin Reeves is? Just tune in starting March 13th, and it runs all weekend long. For all the ways to watch, just log on to myarpbs.org/sports.
Back inside Panther Arena, join alongside us is number 13, Herman Gill. Gill, you scored 28 points tonight. I want to talk about that first quarter alone. You had 20 points in the first quarter. You were the lightning bolt for your team and a big edge for why you guys beat eSTEM tonight. What was your thoughts after you hit back-to-back threes and you had 20 in the first quarter?
I wanted to kill. I wanted to do whatever I could to help my team win the game so we could keep going. It's all about the state championship now.
Last year, you guys lost in the same quarterfinal round to the Brooklyn Bearcats. How did it feel to come back this year and not only have that performance that you had, but come out with the victory leading you to the semifinals tomorrow?
It felt good, man. You know, the loss from Brooklyn last year, it taught us a real lesson, and we've been using that lesson ever since we came to state, and we just remember that loss every day.
I was on the call for that game when Brooklyn ended up beating y'all in the quarterfinals last year. You guys bounced back this year. A huge win over eSTEM, a team, arguably it should have been Forest City that y'all were playing tonight, but they shocked the world. They shocked the state of Arkansas. eSTEM put themselves in this position tonight. Now you yourself, 28 points tonight, and the Camden Fairview Cardinals are back in the semifinals. What are your thoughts going into that as you guys take on probably the #1 ranked team in 4A, Mills University?
We just got to come ready to work tomorrow. We got to have a good walkthrough, stay focused during walkthroughs, stay locked in all day, and come out and do what we're supposed to do to help get a win. All we got to do is win by 1.
Anything you'd like to add, Ethan?
And finally, you know, to end it off on a bit of a lighter note, who's your favorite basketball player and why, man?
LeBron James, man. That's the GOAT, man. Best player all time, man.
The GOAT, man. That is number 13, Herman Gill. We'll be right back. You're watching the Centennial Bank Arkansas Activities Association Class 4A State Basketball Tournament.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on a sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
Back inside Panther Arena, join alongside me and Ethan is the legendary head coach for the Camden Fairview Cardinals, Coach Johnny Jackson. Coach Jackson, big win tonight, man.
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
you guys absolutely played your heart out. First of all, there's a lot of things I want to ask you. Number one, thoughts on Herman Gill scoring 20 points in the first quarter. He almost shot 100% from the field in the first half, probably scored around 90% from the field in that first half.
He's a big-time scorer. He's been doing it all year, and once he got hot, we just kept feeding him till he fell a little loose, but it was a good game for him. Great game for him.
You guys, I was on the call last year for the loss that you guys suffered to the Brooklyn Bearcats. You guys redeemed yourselves this year. How does that feel?
Yes, we took that loss personal. Found going against Ozark, I told them we was in the same situation as Brooklyn last year. So we learned from those mistakes, came back, and we took care of business.
Camden obviously being about 30 minutes up the road from Magnolia. You guys had a sizable crowd. How did that affect the gameplay?
Oh, man. Having the crowd behind us was big, just like the Magnolia crowd today. I just think that being so close to home made a big difference.
Coach Jackson, I also want to ask you, you know, you guys should have arguably played the seventh best ranked team in the state of Arkansas, Forest City, tonight. eSTEM shocked the state of Arkansas the other day and beat Forest City. You guys were supposed to play Forest City tonight. You guys beating eSTEM now, Coach Monty Patel. You guys move on to the semifinals tomorrow. You guys probably play arguably the best team in 4A, either between them or Magnolia. You guys play Mills University. What is your thought process going into that game? Because that was easily going to be the hardest game y'all probably played.
I trust God.
Of
when
course.
you trust God, anything is possible. You see it in the NCAA tournament all the time. Anything can happen when you trust God.
It's March Madness. It's March Madness for a
Yes,
reason, Coach.
indeed.
Anything
Yes,
else
indeed.
you'd like to add, Ethan?
I'm just happy to be here.
Of course.
Just happy.
Anything else you'd like to add?
It was just an insane game from start to finish. Camden, Fairview had an amazing game, and congratulations to you,
Thank you
Coach.
so much. Thank you so much.
That's Coach Johnny Jackson of the Camden Fairview Cardinals. They will play Mills University tomorrow live here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. Me and Ethan are going to end the show. You're watching the Class 4A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament, powered to you by the Arkansas Activities Association.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Coach.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on a sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
Back inside Panther Arena here on the campus of Magnolia High School. Ethan, final thoughts on that game. Camden Fairview with an amazing performance tonight. Herman Gill, 28 points. What are your thoughts?
You know, we mentioned it a lot on air, but not a lot of people expected this to be such a close game, such a fun one, such an electric one. But eSTEM brought their fans, Camden Fairview brought their fans. Herman Gill, you know, was, like you said, the lightning bolt that really put Camden Fairview in motion in order to win tonight's matchup. eSTEM, obviously a great team. Coach Pontel, an amazing coach. It was just Camden Fairview's night.
Yeah, they absolutely balled out. Anything else you'd like to add before we end the show tonight?
Just shout out to Herman Gill for that 28-point performance. That will go down in the history books for this year's basketball.
Herman Gill, an absolute legendary performance tonight to send his team to the semifinals. Our schedule coming up, the Morrilton Devil Dogs will take on the Magnolia Panthers tomorrow. That game will be at 1:30 live here on YouTube. And then we will see Mills University play Camden Fairview as well. That will also be live here. We talk about the girls' side. Mills University will take on DeQueen. That ought to be a fun matchup. And Pulaski Academy, the undefeated Lady Bruins, will play Nashville, the Lady Scrappers. So that is all tomorrow, and it will be the 5th and final day of the state tournament. So we appreciate you all so much for watching. This has been a presentation of the Class 4A Centennial Bank State Basketball Tournament, powered to you by the Arkansas Activities Association.